Hey guys, it's Mervin, and I'm back again with another life-changing, personal, professional transformation video blog. I'm getting ready to, you see what I gotta do? Look at that. I'm making content for you. You should thank me. Hit that like button, okay? Top play games. And leave your comments below. All of this is mine. I'm cleaning in front of the olive farm here in Italy. Okay, today I want to talk about how prison does not change a man or anyone. Prison. This is the second video about prison. I'm making some prison videos now, and I'm going to try and keep, as I always do, everything in context and truth. Okay, so yeah, look all the way down there. I'm cleaning all the way up everywhere. No joke. Okay, a lot of work. Now, prison can change a person. This is not a hard and fast rule. I'm telling you as a general rule of thumb, like the maggioranza in Italian. The maggioranza, the majority, will not be changed that goes to prison. And I'm telling you the truth. If I was not telling you the truth, then let me ask you this challenging question. If Mervin is lying or is propagating misinformation, then answer this question. Why is it a fact that recidivism is high in all countries upon planet Earth? All. It's the same people that goes to prison over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, with some occasional new recruits that were persuaded along the way to take the path and the road to destruction. Mervin, experience. Prison can change a man. Let me give you such one such man. Malcolm X, legendary Malcolm X. Prison didn't change Nelson Mandela, but he withstood the process. He was resilient, and he went from the prison to the palace. President of South Africa. History, 27, 28 years in jail, innocently, under the apartheid of South Africa, the system. These are men that came out of prison and did well with themselves. Okay? I want to keep the video synthetic and short. You see what I got to do? I got to change the face of this and here. So when people pass in front of my olive farm, they say, who is the gardener there? Or the husbandman? Say, oh, it's the Belizean. Okay? Came to Italy and did the olive farming better than all of them put together. I'm like that. Or like this. Now, let's expand and elaborate a little bit. Get the meat of the gist of this situation down, and then I'm going to leave you, okay? Prison does not change a man. It can, it did throughout history. I'm talking from the perspective of, if you want to use prison as a laundry machine of society, as a laundromat of society. You say, we will send everybody to prison, and then they will transform there with the programs that are there, and then they will come out and we will have a good society. BS. Never will, and never has, and never will happen. Never. Never, ever, ever, ever. Now the people and administrations and authorities of prisons globally, I'm talking global here, they are trying their best. They are endeavoring their best. They invest millions and trillions, government programs, stipends, money, all types of budgeting, oh yeah, programs, phonics, literature, all types of things, farming, all types of things, rehab centers, inside, and they still can't effect long-lasting and meaningful change. Okay? So why is it then? Why is it that prison is not the most conducive, best place to change a man's life? Because for several reasons, but I'm going to state these ones that come first and foremost to my mind. One, it is a place where generally people are sorry for what happened to them rather than for what they did. So they found themselves there because of what they did. Now they're remorseful because they're there. Okay, that's one. Two, it is a place that is convenient for change. So people don't set out, prisoners don't set out and say to themselves, you know what, I'm going to tell everybody I'm changed, then I'm going to fool the crowd, and then I'm going to get out of here, and then I'm going to go right back to what I was doing. That's not what they do. They really get a moment where the dust settles, because a thing called time, the dust settles, they get to reflect. It's called, I created stuff, it's called automatic reflection and automatic retrospection. It's automatic. You're in that cell 23 hours a day. Okay? 1 hour out if you behave good. 23 hours a day. There's no way that automatic reflection and automatic introspection will not happen automatically. Okay? So they say, you know what? Me, I have to make a change. And they really do. They set out. And they do. They begin to participate, ask to participate, endeavor. What they do, they realize they got to do the time, or else the time will do them, and that you don't want. So they do the time the best they can, and then they make the most of the situation, and they really mean this. Okay, this is where it gets complicated. And then they are even parole, and they are even released on their due date of release, and they go out again. They last for a time, and then they fall right back and into the recidivism cycle again, and you got the rinse and repeat process, and it's the same prisoners, 90+% of them, or go and Google it, go right back into jail, imprisonment, and sometimes some worse than before. The situation gets worse. Some are repeat, they call them repeat offenders. They are repeat offenders, but most of these repeat offenders do the same things like burglary, etc., getting caught with drugs, etc., these things, okay? Now, when the prisoner enters recidivism unconsciously, before this happens, you have to stick a pin. Because you and I are conscious, and we are asking the question, why is this happening? Because we want to prevent this from happening. So we send people to study to the big universities. They got all the degrees, they come back, they said, you know why? According to the social justice system and the socio-political situation, this is what's going on. This is how we're going to stop the recidivism, and this is how we're going to bring and implement lasting change in the prisoner's life and improve the country. This is what we're going to do. So they invest millions and trillions again. They hire the people, they wear their coat, suit and tie, they put them in their offices, and they're responsible, and they are trying their best. So we have from two fronts, everyone trying their best here, and still the change is not happening. In fact, when the prisoner goes through the door again of the prison confines and enter for the second, 28th, 40th time in there, some of them even tell the other prisoners when they're being released, save my bed, save my bed. You are talking about not just recidivism, you are talking about jailhouse conditioning. They love it. They have found a place where they can eat, sleep, and be comfortable, and they will accept that. They don't want nothing else more out of life. So what happens now is, when the prisoner is in prison, he picks up the Bible. He picks up the Bible, he reads the Bible, he loves God, and it's true, he loves God. This is no joke. He has changed. In the prison there are churches and chaplains. They go there. The chaplains do their best. The prisoner is doing his or her best. The social justice system are doing their best. The government are doing their best. The administrators of the prison are doing their best. The situation is contained somewhat, somehow for a while, but there's a thing that opens that door again. It's called time's up, release date. Boom! So how do you break this cycle? I got it for you. How you break it? How you break it, Mervin? It's very easy to break. Okay? Very easy to break. Rule number 1. When the door opens, there must be an additional to the existing programs where the inmate is immediately transferred to a free nature environment by choice. It has to be by choice. They can refuse it if they want. Okay? It's by choice. Okay? And also, if the person is a repeat offender and always going back, the court on the other offense can say, go to this place or go to the prison, pick your choice. Or if they have offended beyond a certain limit, number-wise, we will send you to this place in nature, far away from society. Far away. Now, in this place that they will send them, they have the freedom to leave. They can run away. There's no guards watching them to shoot them. There are guards there, but the rules of engagement for them is minimal. They will not shoot you if you are running away. They are not monitoring you if you will run away. And there is where the Mervin Timothy Reyes program will be implemented. Just like how I implemented it right here. No one is watching me. 10 years. And I made it for myself. I made a lot of errors making it. You understand now? It will be so effective and potent that you will come out in the heat of the day with no supervisors and supervision, and you will know your task, and you will have the self-discipline to face your tasks and do them alone, repetitively. And in the process, you will be so innovative, because this is what the Mervin Timothy Reyes program, Transformational program, will do for you. You will be so innovative, creative, and productive that when you come back into society, they want to know where you have been. You went to another dimension. You understand how God worked it out for me? Now I'm passing it to you. You understand it? You have to step out of the realm of the cycle and the circle of destruction. Boom! Into the unknown over there. And I don't reveal my programs to any and everyone, because no man will steal it. I am guarding that good. But I can tell you one thing, that after 3 to 5 years, minimum 3, when I'm done with you, you'll be a brand new human being. Now what you want? You want to take 3 years to fix your life, to 5 years? I took 10 to make it. So I'm reducing it to half or even 1/3, depending on the character and the personality, and which background they're coming from. Huh? Me, I took 10 to make it, prove it, implement it, and still doing it in my life. I got a family. I know a new language. I know a new culture. I'm traveling around the world. I don't got no bad habits. I'm super creative. I'm productive. I am responsible. I have my pets that I love. I am taking care of my family's property. 4-generational farm in Italy. How could this have happened? What program made this happen? How was I able to realize this? And how are societies being crippled because of the lack of the availability to help them change their ills of society's conditions and situation. The whole criminal system, the justice system, the prison system, all of this, they are flawed. They're all flawed. You know what is happening there? A lot of motion and no progress. Don't mistake the two. Don't mistake motion for progress. But when a man has fallen down, remember one thing, that a man that has lost everything is capable of anything, my friend. Anything. When the mind goes into that next dimension and that other level, and you lock on there, you will never have realized. Yes. So save yourself some money and troubles and senseless, useless motion of repetitions, getting nowhere, seemingly achieving but never arriving, and society is at the same level and it's even devolving and getting worse. Newness. Time out. I'm giving you a hint. Renewal. Newness. Time out. Renewal of the entire triune man. When I sat down and I said to myself, you will not check out of this world in the situation that you find yourself now. You are responsible for this. And then I came across the old Chinese proverb that says, the man that blames himself for what has happened to him has a long way to go. Oh, no, the man that blames others for what has happened to him have a long way to go. The man that blames himself still got somewhere to go. The man that blames no one has arrived. I had to come to that point. Understand that? I had to come to that. I went through all those phases and stages. And God is so merciful. He gave me a whole mountain range for myself. He gave me my own vehicles, my own wells, my own houses, my own animals, my own family. God walked with me. And he said, Mervin, I will walk you through this step by step. This will work, this won't work, this will work, this will work, that and that won't work. Look at your life, Mervin. Look back, look back, look back. Look where I've brought you. Look back, look what didn't work. Look. Nail it down, Mervin, nail it down. Write that down. And this is the program. Transformation, my friend. If you want to become a full-blown, mature tree that will give shadow to insects and animals, people, and feed the world with your fruits of your unique divine embedding of God's divine nature in you and all your talents and gifts, you need to break the cycle. You can't continue in the same merry-go-round monkey circle, because yeah, I am laughing, but it's no laughing matter. Okay? So, ironically, countries around the world have fell in love with trying to make the system work. Because lobbyists and social partners, oligarchs and solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, professionals, all of these are all getting their slice of the pie, financial. And then the people that are crumbing for the breadcrumbs are the people that are actually contributing to the whole system of failure. These are the criminals and the prisoners. And most of these people, in God's eyes, okay, is that God wants them to change and God wants to take care of them and show them himself and be a part of their lives. And so the system has failed to deliver to these people the avenue of personal transformation. They are trying. They are trying. The system is honestly trying. The people are honestly trying. That's what's so crazy about this video here. No criticism nowhere. What is the video about? The video is about thinking out of the box and doing the unthinkable, the constructive unthinkable out of the box, okay? That I am showing you. I am the first man that tried. I created it for myself. It sounds crazy, and it is. And I'm implementing it for myself. Now, if something has worked for one, it can work for 1 million. But the secret lies in the recipe. You know how many are trying to get Kentucky Fried Chicken's recipe even after Colonel Sanders has dead and passed away and is in heaven somewhere now? You know how many are trying to get the recipe of Coca-Cola? They're trying. It's a guarded recipe. Guard mine too. And if you want it, you're going to buy it. Because it's not cheap. Because my program didn't come around cheap. Okay? It's a 52-year of life experience. Years. Failures. Bounce back, setbacks, adversity, resiliency, renewal, and autosufficiency. Self-sufficient, autosufficiency. Sufficiency. Okay? How much more that I came up with? 10 long years. He said, if you want to know if a plan would work, give it 5. God is so good, he doubled that. And I tell you, it was no nice feeling with me having to implement that. Live it out, prove it, write it down, try it out, empirical, didn't work, go back, scratch it off. 10 years. Now, I am ready for planet Earth. When it comes to transformation, I can walk into any nation, me, and transform their nation in 5 years. 5. I took double time for myself, and I can walk in. I can reduce that recidivism by 50%, guaranteed. I can reduce your crime by 50%, guaranteed. Who are you? Where did you come from? Aren't you the same old little one from Nazareth? That's what they told Jesus. Well, yeah, you better think again, because I am not who I used to be. I am who God has ordained me to be. It took 10 years of hard trotting the road, the narrow road and the path of eternal life for me to have decided and embark on this path to be the change that I want others to be. It's no easy feat. You're going to cry blood, sweat and tears. Not once and not a million. Okay? It's no joke. But if you want to buy it, you can contact me. I will consider you. I will consider your offer. You can contact me. Because if you're in a country that I think that I shouldn't go and the Holy Spirit tell me I shouldn't go there, I won't go there. But you can do it online. I have built it myself. Imagine learning web development, then learning course creation, then making the content for every video. For thousands of videos. To go along a certain learning path, to achieve a certain end objective and goal of transformation. You think you could do that? Jesus made me do it. Okay? So, when you look at me in my face, you see a person that is made of stone. I am made of stone. I am unbreakable. They tried to break me. The devil tried to break me. Everything and every circumstances that was against me, I broke those. And what I didn't break, what was not directly confronted, I diverted from and I passed it. And I'm beyond. Not everything is breakable, but a lot of things are scalable. Not every wall can be broken from in front of you. But walls can be diverted around or can be transcended or scaled, jumped. So you have to understand that life change and transformation is not the old hilly-billy hocus pocus, I have changed my life, then you last for 3 days and you go back again. I've been down these roads. I got experiences. I've been down through all of these. I can't tell you how many times in my life, decade after decade, I thought I had arrived and that my life was transformed. But this time, my friend, God gave it time. You see, everything needs time. That's why I tell you my program is 3 to 5 years. And it could be more for you, depending on who you are. Because, for sure, there are people out there that need more time than myself. And I'm on it 10. 10! No joke here. No joke. I am in Europe. I could be anywhere right now making a buck. You take that to the bank. I'm in Europe. I got my feet in Europe. You know how many people want to come to Europe from all over the world and they can't? I am in one of the most advanced continents on the planet. That's why I was able to sit down. God gave me everything I needed, provided, gave me the provision, the family support. He gave me everything, the community. He gave me everything, the newness, the seclusion, everything, the separatedness, or the separation to be grammatical, from my past, from my old connections, from everything. He gave me everything to sit down, to devise and construct, to break and rebuild. 10 years. No, I got it nailed down. It is working for me. It will always work for me. It is foolproof. Okay? Foolproof. No joke, hocus pocus here. Foolproof. And I'll give you a clue. God is at the head of it. Yes, sir. Okay? Me. God man. I am the God man. The God. When you see me, you see the face of the living representative of the living God. I am the representative. The ambassadore. I am the ambassador of God. Okay? I work in the office of the ambasciata di Dio. In the embassy of God. That's my vocation. I am here like a servant that is determined, focused, and got one track mind, one accord to see people being transformed. I have co-joined myself and amalgamated myself to the work of Christ for the high calling for which I was born in this world. I can go on and on. I will save you the hocus pocus. Like, share, and subscribe. Visit my website at mervintimothyrace.com. I'll go now and prove my program again. I know by you just looking at this, you get frightened. You say, what's going on with that guy? Yeah? But it is in cutting every blade of grass that I was able to come up with my program. Imagine active meditation. Active meditation. Not the type of meditation where you close your eye and fool yourself and try to ascend into the clouds and Mars and all kind of things through astral projection. That's not what I teach. I teach a real deal. The real deal. You know why? Because I needed the solution. I needed the life-changing, transformational solution for myself. I had to get it. Now, everything is set. Is everything set for you? Probably not. Is everything set for your family? No. Your country? Is everything set? Do you still worry where you're going to get your next penny from? Your next piece of bread? You got no job? First of all, your job is not to look for, your job is not that you got no job. Your job is not even to look for a job. Your job is to be the job. What do you think I'm doing here? I worked for no one for 10 years. No one. I left my old profitable industry of the tourism industry, my work in that as a dive instructor by choice. And I dealt with myself. I came and I faced myself. And I can still go back to that. Okay, I'm still a member of PADI as an instructor. I can go back to that. I won't go back to that. I'm on new terrain now. Okay, old things are passed away. New things are here. And better things are yet to come. But a man, okay, that is not, he's not bent on change. He's not bent on transforming himself. or submitting himself, making himself available for transformation, that man is already set for doom and gloom. Okay? You have to have the desire. Everything depends on the burning desire. Everything, anything you want to do. In this case, it's personal transformation, which leads to professional transformation, which leads to all holistic, brand new creation of a brand new person. I specialize in that. Which university did I go to? Yeah, I am still going to university. I am in the University of Life. Okay? I found myself in this university. I didn't enroll here, but I found myself in the classroom. And I found myself stumbling around in the classroom in all the lessons for the better part of half a century. Okay? And I became a master when I said, no more stumbling here. I have to become a teacher in this classroom rather than becoming a stumbling, fumbling, failing student in this class called life. That's why I was able to pool all my resources together and other resources that God provided through my family, friends, relationships, professionals, and other experiences in life. All my studies, studying in military academies, things like this, all my experiences, all the things I had managed to pool them together so they were not lost. They seemed like they were lost, but they were not lost. Because wherever you go, there you are. Good. I love you. Like, share, and subscribe. I go to work now. These guys are going to monitor me and supervise me. This is a micromanager and that is a macromanager. So there's no escaping here. Okay? I love you. This is Mervin Timothy Reyes. Subscribe to Merv TV and go over to mervintimothyReyes.com and there I'm going to bring my courses and all of my lessons very soon. Okay? Thank you so much. I love you. Take care. Bye.